This video is sponsored by Tokyo Treat and Sakurako. Alright, so we got the 421 spoilers. Yet again, another exciting chapter in the final set of chapters in the series. And it seems like Endeavor and Shoto are showing up to help everyone take on All for One, as well as just like everyone else is showing up too, like we thought. So coming off of the previous chapter, we saw that as All for One, who had taken over Shigaraki's body, is about to like completely take out Izuku, who is now armless, or at least he was, we found out that Eri gave her horn to Aizawa, who teleported to Izuku using Kurogiri's quirk, and then like stabbed him with Eri's horn, and it was able to reverse him back a couple minutes, healing his arms. And then we saw, some other Class 1A students come to help as well. And that brings us to the beginning of the chapter with Kirishima, Shoji, Koda, Ashido, Aoyama, Hagakure, Kaminari, Momo, Jiro, Mineta, and several other heroes arriving on the battlefield. They all state their reasons for continuing to fight and conclude with a "we are here." So awesome. Like I said in the previous chapter, we're definitely going to see this moment because all of the Class 1A students and some Class 1B students too, they need to have their final moments in this series because they didn't get enough spotlight. It's kind of bittersweet the way that the series went after like season 5, I guess, because it kind of just focused entirely on like Izuku and Shigaraki and the All for One versus One for All stuff, and it completely just like diverted away from the Hero Academia stuff of the series, which we grew to love in the beginning. And with that, we didn't really get development on these guys. I mean, we got some in these final battles, of course, with the main characters and Shoji, but there's like 18 other characters. I know it's hard to juggle them, but I'm just glad they're getting their moments in the end here. Mineta is the one to deliver the "we are here," by the way. It's a very cool double spread nonetheless, with My Hero Academia and "We Are Here" both written in English. All for One says that he should have been destroyed too, since he was a part of Shigaraki. However, when he heard the sound of Yoichi's vestige shattering, his world lost its colors. He gave up on his ambitions, and then no attack from Deku would overcome the pain of his loss. So yeah, we're getting like an emo All for One here in the final battle, which is interesting. It's like he already killed his brother Yoichi in the past. So finding out that his vestige had died after it like pierced through his quirk factor earlier on, like, I don't know, sent him into a depression for some reason. All for One says that he can now understand that it's tragedies that make people stronger. He then activates various quirks that transform his arms into something bizarre, resembling Chainsaw Man's Gun Devil. But Sero says that he disagrees with All for One's statement. Ah, man, All for One, once again, doing like the quirk mixture arm thing. It's like, bro, you've done this like so many times before and it never works out. Just stop. Sero says that because his life isn't full of ups and downs like All for One, he got stronger through regular daily training. Also, said tragedies made life very difficult for a certain friend of his. And that's when Endeavor and Shoto come out of the portals. Alright, cool that Sero is getting some final monologues here, but like we said, Endeavor and Shoto coming to the final battle through the portals. The last time we saw them, they were like fighting against Dabi and trying to console him. We still don't have an update on Dabi, if he's alive or dead, but I wouldn't be surprised if he is dead or about to die when we come back to him. Sero says that these tragedies shouldn't exist. Endeavor and Shoto use Flash Fire Fist on All for One, and we see a flashback of the UA robots taking Rei. Natsu says that she has reached her limit after helping other civilians. But first, let's talk about the sponsor of this video, Tokyo Treat and Sakurako. Tokyo Treat is a monthly pop Japanese snack subscription box where you'll get up to 20 of exclusive limited edition and seasonal flavored Japanese snacks, including Japanese instant ramen and drinks that are only available in Japan for a limited time. While Sakurako is a monthly Japanese artisan snack box that supports local Japanese snack makers, and each box comes with 20 traditional, authentic, and artisan Japanese snacks, including Japanese tea and a special Japanese tableware. They also come with these great booklets that give you information on all the snacks in the box, as well as Japan and its culture. For Tokyo Treat, this month's box is Ninja Snack Venture. Adventure into Japan's most elusive and mysterious world of ninjas. This month's Tokyo Treat Box is packed full of sneaky surprises of savory and sweet ninja-inspired treats. Explore the thrilling history and hidden flavors only found in this month's box. For Sakurako, this month's box is Flavors of Hakone. This month, Sakurako partners with the Kanagawa Prefectural Government for a limited edition, specially designed box inspired by the tranquil lake shores and therapeutic waters of Hakone. We invite you to discover Kanagawa's breathtaking natural beauty and indulge in authentic and local flavors that reflect the region's rich culinary heritage. And this month's tableware item is the marquetry plate. So I know you were definitely eyeing that katana candy sword, so let's try it out. And it also comes with these pretty cool shurikens. And the candy gum inside is pretty good. It has like a nice citrusy flavor. So I also had to try the spicy ramen noodles. These are super flavorful. I was really excited for these. And they're also inspired by Korean style ramen, which really kicked up the flavor. Then I tried the Endo pea chips. These have tons of umami in them and pack a punch of pea protein as well. And then of course the special Japanese Kit Kats that we get every month with Sakurako, and this month it's chocolate orange. As always, they are divine. Some of the best candy I've ever had in my life. Really need to try these yourself. So we always have to try the tea that we get with the Sakurako boxes because like they said, it pairs with everything in the box. And this month we're trying the Ryokucha or green tea, and it has like this really nice fresh flavor to it. It's very good. Next we tried the peanut macaroons. These are so delicious. It tastes like crunchy peanut butter but with a nice Japanese twist to them. Then I tried the Yokohama chocolate crunch. These taste even better than they look because it has a combination of rich dark chocolate and sweet white chocolate. Then I tried the 7 flavors of Arare. This was so crunchy and so flavorful. So guys, you can get your very own Tokyo Treat and Sakurako boxes by going to my link in the description for yourself or a loved one because they make great gifts, and make sure you use code Zhoniin to receive $5 off your first box. Thanks guys. He says that Endeavor staying there will only raise her temperature, so he'd better keep fighting somewhere else. Sero holds them both with his tape and says that he's been thinking about this topic ever since he learned that Shoto had defeated Dabi back in Kamino. Awesome synergy teamwork here. Really loving it. Wish we could have seen more of it. You know, especially Sero with such a versatile quirk that, of course, was completely overshadowed by Black Whip, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Mike then comes out of the portals and shouts for all heroes to move forward, saying that this is today's last big mission. All for One says that he's not feeling a hint of emotion even though he's facing so many wounded heroes, and that makes him a little sad. So yeah, really interesting turn of events here with the final iteration of All for One, emo version. 13 arrives riding on Hound Dog and pulls All for One with her black hole while Gangorka, Shishikura, and the other heroes try to attack him. All for One then goes for an attack, and Burnin and some other heroes try to change his trajectory, but he's too fast and strong. Yeah, still loving this. All of the remaining heroes working together, as they really should have initially. I know that they were preoccupied with other villains and whatnot, but I don't know. I just feel like the pieces on the board here could have been put together better. I'm not necessarily criticizing Horikoshi, more so like actually like the characters in the world. Kendo says that they all need to keep attacking at the same time, and Deku tries to get to them, but he falls to the ground. Aizawa says that Eri's horn only rewound his body in a few minutes just before he lost his arms, so he still has all the damage from the battle. So yeah, this is understandable, as it should be. It's great that Eri was able to use her quirk, you know, to some extent. We've already talked about it many times how she could have used her quirk for better things, you know, rather than wasting it on Mirio, but you know, that's another thing. But at least Izuku has his arms back now, but you know, he still should retain the damage at least, because if he just Deus Ex'd back to like 100%, then there would be no stakes in the end here. Deku says that he no longer has the One for All or the other users' quirks, but still has some embers inside him, just like All Might back in Kamino. Aizawa hands over the All Might shirt that the civilian gave him and Deku puts it on. Deku recognizes the shirt as being a men's non-no exclusive item with 5 different variations, and Aoyama offers his hand, telling them to run together. We need you and you need us. Deku remembers that he reached his hand to Aoyama and gets emotional. The civilians are watching the battle from the shelter and are amazed to see the heroes fighting together. Deku-san, shouts Eri. Big Bro Midoriya, shouts Kota. Deku, says Gran Torino. Do your best. The last page shows Deku running with the All Might shirt on. Alright, here we go. This is, might be sending us into the end of this fight, possibly. Or at least within the next 2 chapters, maybe. So, it is confirming that Izuku doesn't have One for All, but he does have some embers. Just like it says All Might did back at Kamino, like we talked about before, because we were speculating about what's going on with his power set. And this might be the last of what he does, similar to All Might. Like, All Might used every last ember that he had of One for All to deliver that United States of Smash to All for One to defeat him. So Izuku is probably going to do something similar. I don't think he's going to do a United States of Smash, but he might do like his own proprietary like final ultimate move, like the World of Smash or something like that, you know? I do also like the touch here with Izuku wearing the All Might shirt in his final moments. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. I'm gonna go way more into this in my full review for the chapter. Should be out probably Saturday morning, so subscribe to that if you haven't yet, guys. I know a lot of you don't subscribe probably because of the spoilers, but please subscribe. You'll get my videos as soon as they come out, and you know, you'll help me get to 300K finally. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.